Okay, for this section, we're writing the equation, but this time we have this center point and another point on the circle. So this is where we have to use our distance formula. Remember, distance formula is on your reference sheet, so you don't have to memorize it. Okay, this is our distance formula. So we're going to have our x1, y1, x2, y2, and we're first going to find our radius using distance formula. So we're going to have 0 minus 0 squared and 6 minus 0 squared. And then when we evaluate this, this is just going to be 0, and this is just going to be 6. So it's just going to be the square root of 36, which is 6. That's our radius. Then we use our center point. Our center point is 0, 0, so our h and our k are 0 for this one. So we don't have to say x minus anything or y minus anything because it's at 0, 0. And then we end with our radius squared. So 6 squared is 36. Okay, again, this one, this center is at 0, 0. This is our x1, y1, x2, y2, and we're just using our distance formula. So we're taking 3 minus 0 squared and negative 7 minus 0 squared. So we're going to have 3 squared plus negative 7 squared, which is going to give us 9 plus 49. 9 plus 49 under the radical gives me the square root of 58. Okay, that's our radius. Our center is at 0, 0, so it's just x squared plus y squared. And on the right side, it's r squared. So if r is the square root of 58, if I square a square root, it cancels it out. So this is just going to end up being 58, right? R squared would be 58. Number 9, center point. So x1, y1, x2, y2. And then we do our distance formula. So we have 4 minus 1 squared plus 2 minus 2 squared. 4 minus 1 gives me 3. 2 minus 2 gives me 0. So under the radical, I have a 9 because it's 9 plus 0. So my radius is 3. My center is 1, 2, so that's my h and my k. X minus 1 squared, y minus 2 squared is equal to r squared, so 9. All right, then number 10, we have x1, y1, x2, y2. I'm going to find my distance first. So I've got 1 minus negative 7 squared, and then I've got negative 8 minus negative 2 squared. This is going to give me an 8. This is going to give me a negative 6. And then I'm squaring those to get 64 plus 36. So square root of 100, which is 10. That's my r. My h and my k are here. So if I say x minus negative 7, that becomes a plus 7. And y plus 2. And I'm squaring both of those. And then my radius squared would be 100. Okay, that's it for that section.